On today's episode of the Palmcast, Mega Speculation. Welcome to the Deep End, our captivating discussion series where we dive into the depths of the current Pokemon news and theories. Today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at potential Mega Evolutions that we want to see in Pokemon Legends Z-Day. And let's dive into it. So, with the announcement of Pokemon Legends Z-Day, and the fact that they did nod that Mega Evolutions will be a thing for this particular game, it got some of us thinking about what Pokemon we would like to see have Mega Evolutions. So, Generation 6 got snubbed pretty hard when it came to Mega Evolutions, and the only Pokemon that got a Mega Evolution was Diancie. And so, I personally went through the Gen 6 line and went, what Pokemon would I like to see get a Mega Evolution? And as I'm going through the list, I'm a firm believer that Mega Evolutions should have been kept to anything with a 3-stage evolution. This gives Game Freak, the Pokemon company, a little bit of wiggle room to flesh out, make better some other Pokemon that only get 2 stages or 1 stage to get into 2 stages. But also, it kind of helps those older 3-stage Pokemon come up with the terms of, with things like power creep and whatnot. And so out of the Gen 6 line, there's only been the 3 starters that fit that criteria, and then outside of them, 4 lines get it. One of them is the Vivillon line, which honestly doesn't need a Mega Evolution. It's got its own gimmick with the regional patterns. Then you've got Talonflame, which, nice. I don't think that Pokemon needs a Mega Flame. That Pokemon's Mega on its own.
Kill Wings. How sick will it be, though?
Yeah, it would. And I know, Guren, you in the past had mentioned Goodra, which was the 3rd Pokemon that actually has 3 stages in the evolution chain.
Oh yeah, I did mention that, didn't I?
It is.
We like good tries and a good fit, so we already have 3 dual forms.
But for me, if I'm going to go for it, if I'm going to do a Gen 6 Pokemon that needs a Mega Evolution, Aegislash. I think Aegislash could definitely go into a Mega Evolution.
Totally not one of my picks.
I want the other one.
What I would like to see as a Mega Evolution to Aegislash is, instead of it just being a sword and a shield, I want it to fully form into a haunted armor piece, wielding the sword and shield, and the sword and shield look like Aegislash itself.
I have fist pumping right now. You don't even see it. I have fist pumping right now. Heck yeah.
What typing would it be, though?
I would still keep it as the Ghost Steel type.
Ghost Steel? Yeah, I would keep it as Ghost Steel type too.
Yeah, I would definitely keep it as a Ghost Steel type. However, in this case, with all of that armor, I would give it the battle armor in place of the King's Shield, since at this point, you're no longer going to be able to swap forms. I would still give it, of course, the use of the King's Shield. The stat swap on this, I think it would end up getting rid of, just because this just kind of feels a little too busted. And instead of doing a constant swap between attack and defense, I would probably combine those 2 totals and then split them in half and drop the speed a little bit, because, of course, if you're gonna be taking something like Aegislash into battle, or Mega Aegislash, the stats need to reflect exactly what's going on here. And because now you've got way more armor than before, you would obviously be heavier and therefore slower. And it's already slow at speed of 60, but I'd probably cut that down to a speed of 30. Its stats are basically 50, 150, depending on whether it's in sword form or if it's in shield form.
Oh, okay.
What I would do is I'd roll up the base stat totals up to 600 to make it into that pseudo level. Keep that high attack, but probably knock it back about 10 points. So make it 140 attack, 140 special attack. Take those 20 points. Yeah, take those 20 points and add the additional 80 and split that to bring the defenses up to 100 each. As far as stats goes, alternate ability, just to keep things on par. Heavy Metal, which again would make sense for this particular Pokemon, but it would also make it way more susceptible to moves like Low Kick, if you can actually hit it, because Ghost type and all. But it still gives it a big weakness as far as weight's concerned. But now you've got this massive suit of armor coming in, swinging hard, and being able to take a couple of hits, but it's just slow, very, very slow.
That would be epic, though, if I'm gonna lie. You know, even funnier? Charlie, that new Evo confirmed. It's gonna take the Mega Form.
I thought
just
the
left
same.
to evolve.
I thought the same.
Yes. Yes.
I would love it. It's such a good design. And
Yeah, I think
those white, those eyes, white stuff on
The
the shield
shield-
and the sword.
Yeah, the shield and the sword itself look like they have eyes. So when in the standard form,
I think it's a good idea. And it's one of my favorite Pokemon. So
Oh, you know what the shield reminds me of? Now that you mentioned that it looks like it has eyes, it reminds me of the mask from Crash Bandicoot. The little mask guys that follow Crash around and the other guys. This kind of reminds me of a little bit now. I forgot what they're called.
I don't know. I've actually never played Crash, so
same. I don't know either.
I've only played Crash Team Racing really, and maybe like what Crash Bandicoot gave, but that's it. I don't remember which one it is. Yeah. I mean, I would totally love if like Age/Slash did get like some kind of like humanoid like addition to his, or like some more added stuff to like. A
yeah,
Mega
even if it was
Evolution.
just the
Yeah.
torso and helmet of armor, you know, I would be fine with that. It doesn't have to have the legs, just like this floating piece of armor that's just ready to wreck you.
Hell yeah! And if you can give it levitate in that case, and then
Yeah,
there
it's
you go.
already amazing Pokemon.
Yeah.
I love it.
Can't hit me with grab type moves.
Right. What weakness? Fire.
Just a little bit. Skarmory.
Skarmory?
Oh, that's an interesting pick actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I would like to see Skarmory bit older, bigger, plane-like.
Like
or
what?
an F-35 jet plane. Do we have it already or not? I don't remember.
I think the closest thing we have to like a jet plane Pokemon is this Dragon Ball. And
Yeah.
it's a bomber more than a jet plane.
I would change the head ability though. Weak armor is not that good, that.
Oh, I know. Okay, well this might be a little bit far fetched, but like because
Haha.
Oh no, but whatever. Not
Yeah.
Popo, right?
because Skarmory has 30 originally, right? If we're going based off of speed on this one, maybe, just maybe, we can give this one
I was gonna say, I like Keen Eye. I like.
I mean, it's useful, but there are definitely better abilities.
it is possible. I think you could also give it like Aerialate, maybe too.
Aerial, yes. Oh, I would so be down for Aerial 8. I think Aerial 8 is a great choice. Because there's no other Mega other than Mega Salamence that has it, but I'd like to not lock it to a Mega Evolution, but I think Aerial 8's a great choice.
Yeah, that would be cool. Speed will definitely be higher. Defense
Maybe.
also. It
Yep.
needs to be close to the pseudo Pokemons.
So, like, its base stats are 465, with its defense already at 140, special
Damn.
defense at 70, and its speed is 70. Attack is at 80, special attack's at 40. So it's definitely built for physical attacks.
I will definitely put it into speed and defense, and maybe in HP as well.
I'd probably split the difference and put it in speed and HP because its HP is only 65.
Yeah, it's not much.
It's not a lot. So, I mean, putting it into speed and HP
yeah.
makes it a lot more viable in play.
Yeah, and the
Yep.
defense is already high. I'm look at it now. Yeah, it's high. So I will do HP and speed.
Very nice.
I like it. I mean, I like the concept. I like the idea where you're going with it.
I do too. Yeah, I think like a Mega Skarmory idea would be really good too. Because I still wouldn't even mind if Skarmory got a regional variant or something,
Yeah,
or like
same.
even an evolution, regional evolution. That would also be pretty good too. I think.
It has a lot of potential. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like because when Skarmory first came out, I was like, oh man, this is a pretty cool Steel type Pokemon. You know, one of the 2 or 3 Steel types that came out of Johto, but you know, technically 2,
I mean,
right? 2 new ones, and then one was like, oh no, we're making that Steel type now.
with the typing though, I would go for Steel Fire because of the
Steel
jets. You know?
Fire.
Yeah, because of the jets.
Oh, okay,
And because of
okay.
the- Yeah, and because of it, because of jets, they can fly and it goes really fast. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I think the only problem with that is now you're 4 times weak to the ground types. Taken
Well-
out by a Diglett.
Oh, what?
No,
This
but
is-
Steel Fire is actually a pretty cool combo. It is a cool, not even
still,
used
because
combo.
just look at Heatrat. Heatrat is a menace.
Hell yeah. And I mean, we're talking Mega Evolution, so yeah, I could get behind.
If you could look at the side of the fence, then it should be good looking, definitely. And if it's weak to types, who cares?
All right, so this was kind of a hard one for me to choose. One of the picks that I did have in mind was the Aegislash, so I'm kind of glad that you did put it up there. That helps with my choices. But I have to give it more love. Like, I love the Pokemon already, but I feel like it just kind of got done a little bit dirty with Gudra ended up being the pseudo-legendary of the generation. So my pick for Mega Evolution is actually a Mega Noivern. So I saw this picture, so I got a picture for it. I saw it recently on like another person's video, I think. And it just looked so good to me. Like I was like, I need this. Like I think this also works as like a paradox form as well. But I feel like Mega Noivern could be something like this. When I look at it, it gives me like kind of like Monster Hunter vibes and like how other wyverns. So it's like this has got to be it. Like maybe I think in this form, like maybe it could still keep its dragon flying typing, but I think if not, it'll just be like a straight dragon type. I think the bonus like 100 points could probably go in maybe more into its defenses. I don't know which one specifically, but I think that makes it more bulkier. That, or I feel like this could turn it into a physical attacker, and then like maybe the ability, maybe we can give it like sheer force or something. I think that'd be really cool.
Noivern with short.
Noivern, a physical Noivern with sheer force, or maybe, I mean, it could be a mixed attacker too, I think, honestly. But yeah, I feel like it can be like either one of those things. What is it?
It looks bulky though.
Wow, Noivern actually gets body slam. Okay,
yeah.
That with sheer force. Let's go. Dragon Tail, can go around Dragon Tail, do more damage on that.
Leech life, man. This is
Leech life.
Bite down and just start
Chewing on your legs. Yeah, nice.
Congratulations, you're a Capri Sun.
It even gets wild charge. Yo, check that out. Let's go.
That actually,
Outrage. You can do more damage with outrage. Oh my gosh.
But then you could make it overpowered though.
Dual wing beat. I think it's dual wing beat. Oh heck.
I was actually looking at breaking swipes too.
Yeah, breaking swipe. Heck yeah, especially as a doubles player myself. Like, oh, do more damage and lower your damage.
And I mean, it's fast to begin with. It's already at 123 on the speed factor.
Yeah,
so I mean,
actually, its defenses aren't even that bad. It's like,
no, it's not.
Yeah, 80-80. We can probably bump that up to like 90-90, and then maybe we can like dump more stuff into its physical attack. Because special attack 97 is also not too bad either.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I'd like to see a physical version of Noivern. It gives you some opportunity to do some things that you. I mean, you were pointing out some of the more interesting moves that it gets, and it sucks that it really can't capitalize on them because of that weak attacks versus its special attack. So it's nice to actually think about a mega version of a physical attacker. I mean, it gets U-turn. Imagine getting hit by a Mack truck that just turns and runs away.
I just saw it too. That acrobatics would also do a lot more damage as well.
Oh, it gets acrobatics.
Oh, geez, it does. Oh, wow.
Would you keep? Well, here's the question: would you keep it Flying Dragon, or would you change it since it's now bipedal?
That's a hard one, honestly.
I don't think I'd keep Flying typing.
I want to keep the Flying type. Like the competitor in me, or like the battler in me, wants to keep it as Flying type, but like I also wouldn't mind just keeping it.
Can it fly though? I mean, you would think so. It's flying.
That's what I think, right? Like, because like the me, like lore wise, I feel like it would lose the flying typing, but they're like, I think it'd still be able to glide and stuff with its wings. So like, I mean, I guess at that point, maybe you can still keep the flying. I mean, Hawlucha is fighting flying. I don't think that guy actually flies, right? As far as I know.
Well, he flies off the top rope.
Yeah, the top rope.
And he bounces.
Yeah. Oh, technically he does fly. Actually, he does have a flying animation in Scarlet and Violet, doesn't he? I think he does.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's more of like gliding. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless that's more of him gliding, then that makes more sense. Because I think if I remember correctly, in X and Y, you can't bring Hawlucha to Skybound.
But with this design, I would like to see. I like those. Yeah, keep you thinking about Grovyle, you know?
Oh, Grovyle.
Yeah. It's the same. It also has those things sticking out of his arms.
That's true.
Then perhaps I would like Steel Dragon or something.
Steel Dragon? Steel Dragon would be nice. We could. I mean, I don't see. We can use another Steel.
Oh, I'd love that.
We got too many of those already. We got too many of those.
Like, its base stat total is already at 535. I was about to mention, like, if it doesn't get that as a Mega Evolution or something, or something, or in general, like, I think Noivern could use another evolution. I don't know what they would do with it. Like, if it actually had, like, a like a second stage or whatever.
They could do a regional form perhaps, but
A regional form would be nice too. Also,
You
that
know,
would be really nice.
all I can think of is we're gonna end up getting, Pokemon's gonna turn around going, "Yep, we've got brand new megas this time," and we're gonna be like, "Yay!" And then it'll be like, "Our only new mega is Mega the Dun Dun Sparse." What?
It's the dragon type you guys wanted.
Yeah, except it looks like Phalanx.
oh no. You should be in prison for that. You shouldn't say that.
It's all connected instead of just 5 little individual guys. It's just the Dunsparce with more segments.
Dun, dun,
There you
dun.
go, Mega the Dun Dun Dunsparce.
Mega dun sparse.
Sounds like it's a nightmare.
Dun 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 Sparse.
I was trying to make a joke.
But you know they're gonna do it.
I hope they do not do that.
A mega phalanx would be kind of cool too, I think.
Mega them into.
They're gonna, like how they're in a line. They're gonna
Yeah.
actually be like the shield formation in 300. You know how they crawled up into like the little sphere thing or the sphere of shields. That's what they're
Wow.
gonna do instead. There's gonna be more of them, and then they're just gonna be like a giant round thing of armored little guys.
Yeah, they just
I mean, I would love an evolution than a mega evolution.
Oh yeah. I would be
Oh.
down for that too, actually, if it got an evolution instead. It has potential. I feel like Phalanx has potential to get an evolution. They should give it an evolution, I think.
an addendum to that. If they do give, let's say they were to give Phalanx that kind of a form as a mega evolution, then they're gonna have to add rollout to its list of moves.
Oh heck yeah. I'm surprised it doesn't even get it already.
It doesn't. But imagine like, yeah, all right, Phalanx, roll out.
That's the Transformers. I know that.
I was actually thinking of Whitney's milk tank myself.
Oh jeez. Because I feel like that would be cool too.
I mean, it could also be assemble.
Yeah, it already has like that last stand ability too. I feel like that would make a lot of sense.
And with that, brings our episode to a close. Let us know what you think about our choices in potential megas. What are your thoughts? What would you like to see be given the mega treatment? Let us know down below. And also, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. And as always, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.